You should never date for looks. Dating for looks is bad. Well, I'm not gonna date you based off how chopped you are. I literally hate when people say this because you and I both know very well people are dating based off looks and then personality is what makes them stay. Comment if I peeve this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. Literally so many people's relationships start because they'll be like, oh, I thought this guy was cute. I thought this girl was cute without even knowing how they act yet. And that's because their looks is what makes you interested first, and if their personality is bad, then you'll leave or whatever. If you're not even attracted to the person to begin with, good luck with that. What people don't understand is what you're going to be attracted to first is always a person's looks, but don't let it fool you. Someone's actions can also make you lose interest and give you the ick super quickly. Like, for example, if you're talking to a guy that's like really attractive, but he's super rude and has no heart for other people, you're not going to like him anymore. But the looks is what attracted you first. It's perfectly fine if you think someone's chopped. You don't have to find every guy attractive. You don't have to find every girl attractive. Someone else might find them attractive even if you don't. So genuinely, it's not even rude. Mid to the end, comment your opinions or just comment a heart emoji. There are things I don't consider cheating, but other people do, which is probably why I'm single. Simply just being nice to other people. Like, let's say my man opens a door for another girl. Why would I get mad at him for that? Like, that is so weird. Comment if I peeve this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. Especially since being kind is just such a simple thing you can do in life, and being in a relationship should not like change how kind you are as a person. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but if someone asks for his Instagram and he's like, no, sorry, I have a girlfriend. Like, saying sorry isn't a bad thing. They're just saying sorry because it probably took a lot for that girl to go up to him, so I'm sorry to disappoint you. I feel like if like a guy was super aggressive about it, like, ew, no, I have a girlfriend, like, I understand like that might be cool for the girlfriend, like, okay, your man is like claiming you or whatever, but that's still rude. Also, never want a girl's confidence to go down because of my man. We do not do that over here. I also don't think it's cheating if he gives his sweater to a girl if it's super cold outside, or gives like the girl a ride, as long as like it's not like romantic, like, oh, I'm giving you my hoodie. It's just like, oh, it's super cold, you don't have a hoodie. That's just taking care of another person. A lot of this stuff might sound weird to some people, but if you can't trust your partner, then you and your partner honestly don't have anything. Made to the end, please comment your opinions or just comment a couple emoji. If we're hanging out and you do any of these things, I'm busting down that door and I'm going home. If we're hanging out and you're just on the phone with your friends the whole time.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell.
Comment if I peeve this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. Why would you sit there and play with my time like that? Like, we are hanging out and you're just on the phone with your friends the whole time. If you have one of those stupid rules where you have to like put your phone up at night and give them to your parents, and your parents try and take my phone, I'll show you and your parents a phone. I understand that's your kid and your kid has a rule about the phone, but I have my own parents and we don't do that anymore. I don't really understand why as someone else's parents you would need my phone, so yeah, I'm just gonna go home. If your bedtime is like super early for no reason, oh yeah, I'll just go home because what's the point of a sleepover if we have to be in bed by 8? I genuinely got at your house at 7:30. If you're rude to your parents, I promise you I'm going home because you're putting me in an awkward situation. I'm literally watching you slap your mom and I'm just kind of standing there like... I know we've all had that friend that's rude to their parents for no reason. Whenever they're rude, it's just like you just kind of sit there and watch because you don't want to interfere. And to the end, comment your opinions or just comment a heart emoji. I'm ending the FaceTime if my mom walks in. Wrap it up. Because as soon as I'm on the phone with Fine Chai, I know she's gonna walk in like, why have you showered in 10 peeve Mom. If I peeve this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. If your phone starts lagging to the point where I can't even understand you and I'm just saying, you're lagging, end the call. It's done. I'm not about to just sit there on the phone with you lagging and me trying to communicate. It's just not working. We're both just wasting our time. If we're on the phone but you have like a second device and you're calling like another friend, no. You need to call one friend and one friend only. Because why am I listening to you have a whole separate conversation and I'm just sitting on the other line just waiting for you to finish? We've been on the phone for like hours and we're both just not talking about anything, or we're just sitting on the FaceTime for no reason. Especially if when I try and talk to you, you just act annoyed or like you don't want to talk to me. Ended. I can genuinely only just sit on the phone and not speak with my closest friends, especially if I don't know you and it's just awkward and we're just sitting on the phone not talking. Wrap it up. To the end, comment why you would hang up on someone or just comment a phone emoji. If you ever come to me and tell me that someone was talking bad about me, but you can't tell me who, how would you feel if I just put my foot in your mouth? Honestly, bro, do you think this is a game? Because I'll show you a game. Comment if I peeve this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. It's always one that will be like, oh, I'm sorry, I just didn't want to get involved. Why did you tell me then? And if we're supposedly friends, someone talking bad about me should make you upset. Because someone was talking bad about my friends, I wouldn't just stand there and tell them about it later. Honestly reminds me exactly of when someone will come up to you and say, hey, so-and-so said you were talking bad about me, but then they won't tell you who said that. So now you're okay with people just spreading lies? And then they hit you with the, oh, I just don't want to get involved. Then why did you ask me about it? Like, if anyone does that to you, I hope you know they are not your real friends and you need to cut them off. People literally love to start stuff just because they're bored. I understand doing that type of stuff in elementary or middle school, but if you're doing that in high school, there's bigger fish to fry. It'll literally always be the girls failing every single class. Like, you need to turn in some homework. If you wanted to be my study buddy, you could have just asked me. You didn't have to lie on my name. Commit to the end, comment a heart emoji. Oh my gosh, you are way too pretty to be acting like that. How are ugly people supposed to act? Like, what do you mean you're too pretty to be acting a certain way? Like, are ugly people just supposed to disappear off the face of the earth? Comment for you if this is on your For You page so I can notice you guys. No, because like I just saw a video of this girl getting cheated on and all the comments were like, oh, you're way too pretty for this. Like, are ugly people just chopped liver? What do you mean you're too pretty to get cheated on? And like at first I thought it was just something that people would say online because people online just don't know how to act. But no, I even hear it in person. Like, I've literally heard conversations of people saying she's way too pretty to be acting like that. Bro. And since when do looks define your personality? Like, I'm actually trying to think of ways that make sense, but if you really think about it, it doesn't, and it's starting to irritate me. Like, I've literally met unattractive people who are rude just as well as beautiful people who are also rude. Anyway, if you made it to the end, comment a flower or a spider emoji. Things that scream, I need attention. Girls who are like, oh my gosh, I'm so small. Not really, but make sure you comment if I appeal this on your For You page so I can notice you guys. Those girls who try to take the attention off you literally all the time. I could have literally got a full ride to Harvard and they would still be like, oh, but guess what I did? I just ran track. Like, okay. I really hate those friends that think that everything has to be about them and they can never just celebrate their friends for 5 seconds. If you're arguing in a group chat and then you leave the group chat, but then 3 hours later you're like, oh, can you add me back to the group chat? No, I actually can't add you to the group chat because you just started all this drama in our group chat and then you left. Those girls who literally make their whole entire friendship about a guy, literally be telling you how my cat just died and you'll be like, oh really? Well, my boyfriend just, I don't care about your boyfriend. The minute you're talking to a guy, they have a boyfriend, but all of a sudden when you're talking to a guy, it's OMG, I'm friends with him on Snap. Like, why don't you be friends with your boyfriend on Snap? Instead of always trying to be friends with my man on Snap. If you made it to the end, comment things your fake friends do that scream I need attention, or just comment a teacher emoji.